I could always do it. It wasn't I did it so much, like I don't even remember not being able to do it. I didn't know you were supposed to write them down, and that's kind of where I started saying, okay, so you write them down so you can say them again. Like I did a lot of freestyle. After about maybe 21 or so, 22, when I started taking it seriously. The best piece of advice I got, and Banner won't ever remember saying this to me. Banner, who at that time was probably living in his van, you know, like was at my guy's crib, and Banner was over there, and we were having this meeting because one of the guys that was in the group that I was in, I didn't like. Like I didn't like him at all. And I had already left the group, but we were still interacting because we were getting beats from two of the guys that was in the group. And Banner was like, look, man, this shit will tear you apart. All y'all need to quit being on this bullshit and make music. Make you some music. And worry about all the other stuff after you've made good music. It was really like, that's when I just really started growing up. Like, I'm just, like, why is it that I have to be either or? Why it just can't be me? You know? Okay. I wear Jordans. I love football. I am a back to Africa Pan-Africanist. Like, I really don't know what we fighting over this stuff for. I'm a nationalist because I'm in America. I don't really understand the fight to be accepted by people that hate you. But, go Yankees. The conversation we always used to have, and people used to always tell me about my music was, it's not consumer friendly, right? So what happens is you can put my record on, and it's cool, but it don't get the club crunk. You can't, like it just sits in a space where you have to want to hear that to listen to it. Maybe if you change your beats up some, but see if I change the beats up too much, you'll just be listening to the beat, and then I'm supposed to hope that you get what I'm saying through osmosis. That don't work. Well, if I change up my content some and then kind of cover up the other stuff that I'm saying, a lot of people ain't gonna understand. So I'm just gonna give you what it is. And then you either accept or reject it for that. So I make straightforward music and I live my life. Like, you can hear my record and you can see me living my life. And in my opinion, I think they line up. And people are like, well, what does that mean? And it's like, when I was writing the record, that's all I was really concerned about in my life. A hot chick, nice pair of shoes, and how to burn this some bitch down. Nick and I had a conversation, which was a pretty funny conversation at the time, because after we had put out Women Revolution tennis shoes, we were both kind of at a point where we had never done it before. Like, so what do you do now? And Nick, that was Nick's first time making beats. Like those, I think it's 10 songs on there. Those 10 songs were like 10 of Nick's, maybe 15 beats. So he had made 15, we gonna say 15 beats. I really think it was 11 or 12. And we took 10 of them and made Women Revolution tennis shoes. And he didn't know if he would make beats again. I didn't know if I had any more rhymes. Like, it was just like, we don't know what to do at this point. But because of my faith, I was like, well, if I don't have any more, I mean, I did what I'm supposed to do. Close the book, and something else will happen. Well, Nick doesn't have my faith. So he was concerned, thinking that I might be mad if he don't have any more beats. Well, the whole time I'm thinking I might not have any more rhymes. So James was the first thing that was written after that, but I didn't even have a beat for it. Fight is a remake. Like, it was the original beat, and then we didn't like it anymore, and then he changed it to what fight is now, and it was like, okay, yeah, this is it. Charlie Braxton has this guy. Charlie Braxton was one of the best hip hop writers that ever lived. Has this guy that wants to meet me. They called me, I think at like 10:35 or so. I'm in the bed. I hear the phone ringing. I'm asleep. The next day I called Charlie back like, yo, you called me? He was like, yeah, somebody wanted to meet you last night, but you weren't anywhere to be found. What was going on? I was like, I'm asleep. And he's like, you were asleep at 10:30? Like, yeah. Yeah. It's time I go to bed. You know, he says, we've never heard of a rapper going to bed at 10:30. Like, so this is my life. Like, I'm gonna be a husband. I ain't that good of a husband, but I'm gonna be a husband first, cause as the music shit in, I still got a wife.
See, now that y'all got Obama and y'all happy as some pigs and slop, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I got these guns to cop. The revolution won't be televised, so I refuse to watch. Middle finger to the cops. The struggle won't ever stop without some force put to it.